Hello and thanks for joining. My name is Monty and I'm the founder of Oz Patterns, and I'm very happy to do this video. Very happy and very scared at the same time, because this is my first video in English, and English is not my first language. But I thought it was a really good opportunity to make this video because some of you have raised to my attention that there was a lady who made a video about the Delano dress, and her name is Alex from the channel Alex Judge Sews, and I would like to reply back to her with this video, and I thought it was a really good idea. So thanks to the people who told me about her video, and thank you Alex for mentioning Delano in your review. This video is going to be very simple. I'm going to show you the extract of Alex talking about Delano, and then I stop the video to answer her comments. So very simple. So let's go.
I've got a real hankering to make this dress, and it is the Delano dress. I'll put an image, it was better. From, I've no idea how you pronounce this pattern company. It's OSE. In my head it's Ooze, but I'm sure that's not right. Not sure where they're based.
So you would say ose. Ose comes from the French verb oser, which means being bold, daring. And I chose this name because when I discovered the sewing word, I really wanted to change my career and to pursue this dream, this passion, but I was scared, and I had to work a lot on my state of mind to dare changing my career. So ose is a really important word for me. I'm based in France. I live in Paris. I've lived there most of my life. I've lived for a year in Canada because I've studied there. It was in Ontario, and this is how I learned to speak English a little bit better. So yes, just to tell you a bit about my background.
But I love this pattern. It comes as a dress in two lengths, a midi length and a sort of above the knee, and a top. And I did make the top, and I know I didn't show it to you because I'm not too pleased with it, and it's more to do with fabric choice. Actually, shall I go and get it? I'll go and get it, hold on. Okay, so here it is. Pretty bold print. I'm fairly sure that this came from Rainbow Fabrics in Kilburn. And I loved the print when I saw it on their website. And when it came home, I really loved it. But now that I've made it, I'm not convinced. You know when you make something and you think, I know I'm just not going to wear that. So I might see if my mum wants it. Sometimes she likes things that I've made. But there were a couple of, apart from the fact that I kind of fell out of love with the print, and it's pretty bold, isn't it? You're going to have to love this if you're going to wear this kind of print. There's a couple of other reasons. One, it's super fluid and it has a centre front seam, and I tried so hard to get the pattern to match at the front and I failed.
So two things. First about the bold print, and second about the centre front seam. So the bold prints, I think it works with the Delano dress. Let me show you two examples. I'm thinking about this dress. The pattern is quite big. It works very well, I think. And there's another example that I would like to show you with same bold patterns. And I think it works really well. She chose the dress version with the short sleeve version. But I mean, I can relate. Sometimes you just buy fabrics and you think it's a good idea, but you can't picture yourself wearing this. Maybe your mom will like it, and if she does, I mean, just let it go and maybe try another version. And secondly, about the center front, cut your fabric on fold so you have just one piece for the front. So if you have bold patterns, there will be no center seam and no matching involved. In this version, the dress version that I've made, there are stripes, and I didn't want to cut to interrupt the stripes, so I used that same technique. I suppressed the center front seam and I cut the fabric on fold. It was just easier to do it this way.
And I know if this was ready to wear, you wouldn't care, but I do. And that was going to bug me forevermore. So that was enough to stop me wanting to wear it. But most importantly, I don't feel that it was a good choice.
One thing I would like to say here, I'm always amazed at how we seamstresses are very hard on ourselves when there is a very small thing that is not perfect. And I say that because I'm the same. And I think we should really give us some grace because, I mean, it's great to know how to sew for yourself. And I thought that your center seam was perfect.
The things that I love about this pattern are really nice details. It's got this V-neck, but at the side of it, it has these yokes and then pleats that fall away from the yoke. And I just feel like with a busy print like this, you can't see that. It just doesn't register. And the thing I really love about it is the sleeves. I think the sleeves are beautiful. So yes, you can see that to some extent, but yeah, it was a fail.
Thank you, Alex, for your words, for your feedback about the design. The Delano dress is a pattern that I really enjoyed creating. So I'm really happy that you like it, and I hope that you'll find, you know, some time to do another version.
So, what I'm hoping to have time for is to make the dress version. I am not going to make the long one. I'm going to try and make the shorter one. I don't know quite how short it is, I can't remember. But for me, I'll probably go just above the knee. I don't really want to go super mini. That would be very out of character. So I've got two fabrics that I'm not quite sure which way I'll go. They're both velvet. They were both from Rainbow Fabrics and Kilburn. I've got a black one which is modal and it has that nice velvety sheen to it. And then I got this one which is a green one, which is a viscose velvet, and it does, see, it kind of does look like it has a bit of a sheen on camera there, but it actually doesn't. It's pretty matte, which is a bit disappointing. But I still think that that dress would look really nice in this, and it's still, I mean, obviously velvet is fairly thick, but it's still drapey enough that I think it will work. Might be a little bit difficult around those sleeve cuffs actually. Hadn't thought about that.
Yes, so velvet. I think it can be a good choice. There's here in this version, she has chosen a velvet fabric, and I think it works perfectly well. The only thing I would check maybe, you want to make sure that the fabric is not too stiff or not too thick, because there's the pleats here. They can be just a bit hard to manage if the fabric is too heavy. In that version again, this is quite heavy cotton, so you can have here another idea of how it looks like when the fabric is stiff. So this is the end of Alex's video. Thank you so much, Alex. Thanks again for mentioning Delano in your review. If you want more information on the Delano dress, you'll find a link in the comment. The pattern is in English, obviously. You have the instructions that are fully written in English, and the video as well. You can enable the subtitles and you will find English subtitles. If you want more inspiration, you can go to Instagram, go on Instagram and check the hashtag #OseDelano, and you'll see plenty of very beautiful versions. If you have watched this until the end, thanks, special thanks to you. And before I leave, I would like to wish you a very happy new year, very joyful moments with your families and friends, and also grace and strength during more difficult times. So thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.